So, little known fact, Kirby actually has a bit of Native American heritage to him.
Oh, really? Oh, how is that?
Well, you can read all about it in my Kirby fanfiction available now, but to keep things short, we're just gonna put this totem pole in the room to honor Kirby's heritage.
The triad of cute gods.
Yep, all three of them.
All we need now is a tribal headdress for Kirby. That's just decorated with King Dedede faces. And I think then we can truly become at peace with nature in the Kirby universe.
I found out about this recently. Apparently, depicting Native American, chieftain headdresses is offensive because it's a very, a holy symbol to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to do that. I don't know if it's actually the same with totem poles or not. But headdresses, don't make jokes about headdresses. That's not okay.
I suppose in that case, then we'll just stick with what we have now.
You just have a regular hat shaped like King Dedede.
That's perfect. Oh,
or just a King Dedede hat.
Get that street pass hat.
Oh man, that's such a good. I really wish I had that, but I don't street pass enough people to get the Dedede hat.
It's actually kind of a really freaky hat because King Dedede's mouth just envelops your head. It's like he's eating you.
No. At least the Kirby hat just sits on your head.
Yeah, that's great. King Dedede's mouth. It's like the Donkey Kong hat. Yeah, it just eats you. Aww. Oh, these little fish are so happy now.
Yep, they're in love.
Aww.
That's cute.
Is that like an anglerfish?
I think so.
Because I always thought it was the female that was the huge one, and the male that was the tiny one.
I figure it's...
Or maybe that is what they are, and I'm just wrong with what they look like.
Classic gender roles dictate that the pink one, the tiny one, is the female one. But then again, Kirby's pink, and he is supposedly a boy, so who knows? We're smashing all barriers today with Kirby.
But he can be massive.
No, because Kirby's real small.
Okay. Well, sometimes when he's a big, massive tank, he can be quite big.
Okay, that is pretty big, but that's he needs the power of the Metamortex.
That's true.
To become really big.
The Metamatako.
Yeah.
That's right. Have we not really heard much from that Metamato ever since... Oh, Metamato, sorry. This is the English version. Not heard much from that since the opening cutscene.
Well, it's because Kirby ate it, right? And he's using the power to, transform into cars and boats and stuff.
I would have thought that it would be quite a big plot point, the Metamato, but I guess it's more so Yin-Yan's sock thing.
Yeah.
Although they've only seen that in, one cutscene so far.
Yeah, his sock seems pretty powerful, so I don't know. If you have the power to create anything, why would you need the power to turn something into something else?
Yeah, it's... transmutation. It's all alchemy.
Yeah.
You gotta turn that yarn into gold.
Oh, man.
It's true.
No, that's what I call a pre-order bonus.
Yin-Yan is actually Rumpelstiltskin.
So these anglerfish enemies that we just destroyed, there's something weird about them in that when you approach them, they'll start sucking you up.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
They don't get tired from sucking you up until after you, leave their suck stream.
Okay.
So if you just kind of, try to keep swimming away from them and you run to a wall or something, they'll just keep trying to eat you forever.
Oh god, so
Speaking of getting eaten forever...
Yeah, I just noticed this, and he's huge!
That's a way big anglerfish.
He's moving really slow, though. He's not a very good predator if he can't move very fast, let's be fair here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure he's really good at eating small fish and plankton, but Kirby's Submarine's just a bit too fast for you.
Well, maybe he's one of those predators that usually relies on stealth, like a crocodile, but it's just Kirby got right in his face. And now he's stuck.
And now if we're a dolphin, now we're way too fast. Now who needs no anglerfish? We don't need that, we just got grace and poise.
No, we're not so fast anymore.
Oh, are we?
It's weird, if you land on the surface while you are the Kirby dolphin, you can't jump or anything, you're just at the mercy of Kirby slowly sliding off the edge.
So you what if you got stuck between a half pipe? You would be doomed.
Yeah.
For Kirby.
Kirby's one true weakness: sweet tricks.
Thankfully, in the Yarn universe, there are no half pipes because skating is just hasn't reached that level of popularity yet. So I think we'll be okay.
No, it's only surfing, and only penguins do that.
Yeah.
And the penguins are very secluded creatures, so the rest of the world hasn't found out about it yet. But one day,
One day we'll know about those penguins.
Extreme sports will reach the yarn masses.
Is King Dedede like the only penguin creature in Dreamland, technically?
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
There are other penguins. Like, there's an episode of the TV show dedicated to other penguin creatures, and in some of the games, there's like a penguin enemy that gives you the ice power-up.
Mm-hmm.
So there are definitely other penguins, but they don't really look like King Dedede.
Does the episode of the TV show have even more horrible American, like, Texan or like foghorn leghorn accents?
I don't really remember what the penguins sound like in that episode, but I think their voices were pretty silly.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I actually started watching that out of curiosity because of that whole thing we mentioned in Treatland, with the Waddle Dees absorbing with their mouth.
Yeah.
Stuck in my head, man. It's forever.
It's a really good show.
I know. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun, actually. I quite like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a show that actually distracted me a lot by watching quite a few episodes.
Oh no, I hope I didn't distract you from reversing for your final.
No, it was fine. Like,
okay.
By the time I was like getting into it, I was just about finished anyway, so all's well.
Alright.
Okay, but that was pretty cool.
All's well, that ends well, just like this level, because that was, in fact, really cool.
Yeah, going up and then diving and getting a star, that's really cool.
And I guess it's too late to mention now, but that level had some pretty cool tunes also.
I didn't really get a chance to notice, but...
I think that might be like a remix or sort of like a like an attempt to catch the same feeling from the N64 underwater Kirby theme.
Oh yeah?
Which was, that was probably one of the most memorable songs from that game also.
Does this game take a lot of hints from the old Kirby games, like Kirby 64 or...
Not really until the end, where they introduce a couple of like very clear homages to other Kirby songs.
Oh, okay. Well, I imagine there's a couple of the obvious ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Oh wow, this...
Whoop.
As we all know, octopuses like to get into small objects.
I like that this video so far has mostly just us helping out creatures who are a little upset.
Yeah. We got that anglerfish of love, we got the octopus at home. Oh, we're doing good.
We're making the ocean a better place.
It's Calamari.
We're gonna go beat up an octopus.
That's not fun. I mean, what has the octopus ever done to us?
Well, he either stole or is keeping away one of the magic yarns.
Oh no. Actually, that's a squid, man.
Oh, you're right, that is a squid.
But is it going to be filled with ink?
It is a squid, and maybe also a kid, I don't know.
Maybe.
Public service announcement. Buy Splatoon, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, my friend has it actually, and it looks really fun to play.
It is, yeah.
I haven't played it myself yet because, playing it all the time. I hear the final boss is really entertaining though.
The final boss is really fun and also really hard, because it has like 5 phases. And then one of the special challenge levels is you have to beat it in like a 15-minute time limit, which is... I mean, it's a long boss, but even then, that's way too much.
Well, that's this boss. That's that boss. What about this boss?
Well, this boss is interesting because it has like 2 very different phases. We just ended the first one where you just have to get rid of like his little knit cap.
Oh, what?
Yeah, now he's an octopus, alright.
Okay.
He was just pretending to be a squid the whole time.
It was a ruse!
Yeah, that first half of the fight, it's you have to like unwrap his knit cap, but while you're doing that, his tentacles start chasing you.
Okay.
And the longer you're pulling on his cap, the faster the tentacles will get. So sometimes you have to let go, so they stop chasing you.
That attack just then was the most adorable thing. You're like doing a choreographed dance move.
Yeah, it was cute.
How is that even an attack?
Well, that part isn't an attack. It's more to try to get them away from you, so you have a harder time getting them.
Quickly distract Kirby with the dance moves.
Whoa.
Oh.
I bet Kirby really likes impressionist dancing.
I'm sure he's a big fan.
Yeah.
It'd be quite hard to dance as a submarine, though. So.
If you just like stand on the tail fin bit, I'm sure you could pull out a couple of moves.
Some of these phases are quite creepy, especially this one.
Yeah, this is pretty scary.
With the dark spiraling over you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, this is adorable.
Yeah, these guys are cute. It's too bad you have to wrap one of them up.
Yeah. You ruined that one's dance moves.
No.
He was going to impress his parents who are watching right now.
And because this boss has that introduction phase, you only have to hit him twice in the second phase.
Okay, that's fair.
And now it's time for a submarine dance.
Come and anchor, become... Oh, so that's a submarine dance.
Whoop.
I guess it's easier when you're a piece of yarn.
Yeah.
I like how they both transform into anchors at one point.
That was cute.
And then they were trapped underwater forever.
That could have been like the submarine like butt stomp attack, but unfortunately there's nothing like that.
Wasted opportunity, I say.
Yeah.
We did it! We got a piece of the magic yarn. The magic yarn.
It's kind of hypnotic how it spirals like that.
Yeah, it reminds me of those. It reminds me of when you look at like a spring and it sort of looks like it's like revolving up.
Oh yeah, those ribbon wind chime things.
Oh, those are cool too.
Yeah, those are quite neat, where it looks like they're moving downwards and upwards. Yeah, I know the ones.
How they do it, man. Science can't explain that.
No, it's clearly magic. Oh, it's our favorite penguin man.
It's the Dedede man himself, the triple D.
The Waddle Dees are angry.
What is going on here?
Well, the fake Waddle Dees are angry. The real Waddle Dees are looking real sad.
I like the narrator's DDD accent. It's quite good. It's quite good.
It's okay though. I'm sure Dedede can take these guys on.
Only I can be mean to my Waddle Dees.
I appreciate King Dedede's loyalty to his Waddle Dees.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no.
Okay,
Showing who's boss?
Stop! I give up. And in no time they had King Dedede wrapped up.
Dedede, you're really letting me down here.
I'm really liking some of these metaphors. They're great. Oh no, it's the main villain man.
Oh, now he wants to take over Dreamland.
But why? Is it because Kirby ate his Metamato? Come on, he can't be a petty like that.
Maybe he is, you know? That sounds like the laugh of a petty man. Or maybe he just wants to find out a way to become a full-bodied 2D drawing.
He just wants to be a real boy.
Yeah.
You know, I imagine if he was actually made out of proper material, his hat would be quite impressive.
It's still a pretty impressive hat.
Yeah. Anyway, what now? We've got to go to Snowland, but we have things to do beforehand, I'm guessing.
We've got business to take care of.
Not involving our octopus friend. We have treasure.
We gotta map, we gotta find a treasure, but it looks like there's gonna be... We found it. We found it, but it looks like there's competition. Oh!
Pirates! Mighty pirates! Oh, is that a skull?
Yeah, that, when they came in, that was like the Jolly Roger on the flag, but then when they bumped into the island, it fell off.
So now they're peaceful.
Yep.
No longer will they come and take our booty.
Rest in pieces.
Instead, we're going to go board their ship and explore what they have to offer.
We're going to board a lot of ships.
Oh, a lot of ships?
Mm-hmm.
But the map screen only showed one ship.
Wow.
Oh, these guys. Oh, these guys.
So this level is everyone's favorite level archetype, an autoscroller.
Oh man, we gotta go fast or else we'll get wrecked by the screen.
Well, it's like when you're waiting for the screen to scroll to a certain point, it feels really slow.
Yeah.
But then when it's like, when you need to actually do something, it feels way too fast.
I just realized something. If we don't die in these levels, but it's not a scroller, do you literally just get pushed forward and then you lose gems?
If you get stuck between something, then yeah, Angie comes and saves you and you lose gems.
Oh, okay. Good old Angie.
Oh no.
Oh, well. You know, I can't actually think that those I forgot what those enemies were called now.
They're just called, like, soldiers, like spear soldiers and sword soldiers, I think.
But I just can't see them being killed because they have such nice faces. Like, you're so happy all the time.
But think about it, right? If they're really happy, then that means they're really happy to defeat you, and that's not okay. That's not a good demeanor to have.
I don't know, they're just walking around and they're smiling. I don't know, maybe. Maybe we've got a whole fleet of ships to deal with. Yeah, they don't seem too fussed about Kirby getting away. No.
But this level, it feels a little weird. Because there's a lot of parts where you'll run into something and you'll like go there and get it, and then when you go back like to the central path, you'll notice that there's something else that you missed because you went to pick up the other thing.
And then...
So it kind of feels like maybe this was originally just going to be a regular level, and then they realized that there wasn't really that much to it, and then they made it an autoscroller to compensate for that.
Well, that's a little bit strange, though. I mean, to be fair, it would actually make things a bit more interesting if it was an autoscroller, because, well, we haven't had an autoscroller for a while, if ever, so...
Not really, except for with vehicles, I suppose.
I would just think it would be better just to design the level to be an autoscroller than to just make an existing one. That's kind of strange to me.
And maybe it was designed for that, but if it was, then they didn't do that great of a job, because this is definitely my least favorite level so far.
Yeah. It does seem like quite an annoying one to deal with, especially if there are a lot of things on every path.
Yeah.
That's not fun at all.
Like right there, if you didn't know that where that platform going up was going to be,
yeah,
there's no way you'd be able to get there in time without getting hit by the rocket.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of one of those things where this level's a little strange.
Oh, good feel aren't making me feel too good right now.
No.
Is this just like a... Oh, it's a boatyard, right. I thought it was kind of like a ship's graveyard of all this, like, boxes... driftwood all floating about.
Yeah, that is a little... maybe there was a storm recently or something.
Maybe. It's all because of the pirate ship that crashed into the other island. It caused this madness, this chaos.
That must have been one big pirate ship.
That's another question. Where are all these missiles coming from? I mean, this isn't very nice. These giant missiles.
It is implied that these guys are shooting them off.
Oh, these guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would make more sense, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it would have been a whole pirate ship like this one, doing a complete broadside on Kirby. It's a little bit overkill.
Oh, well, it still sort of is. Like, even the birds have missiles.
Oh. Bronto, bird, please.
These pirates are hardcore, man.
Oh, I got a pirate ship in a bottle.
That's cute.
Could put the octopus in there.
I think that would be a tinier octopus.
Octopuses can actually... Pretty much. Oh, we got jump cut first of all.
Yeah, because right here, there's this area down here that we couldn't explore because we had to pick up the treasure, and that's kind of what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would we still be able to get the gem award if we missed this?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
But it would be pretty tight.
Yeah, I would imagine so. But yeah, octopuses can stretch themselves into really small, or squeeze themselves into really small spaces.
I guess so, because they don't have bones, right?
Yeah, well, I believe so. Wow, this guy. Is he who's been firing those big missiles at us?
I guess so, yeah, and the other ones were just firing the tiny missiles.
He is the ringleader.
Mm-hmm.
Little mini-boss man.
Look, there it is.
I like his taste in music, though.
Yeah, this world has really been getting a lot of value out of this one song.
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit too much, so.
Maybe I like to imagine that he's got a massive boombox on his ship, and that's what he's playing. You know, that's why it's called Boom Boatyard.
You figured it out.
Figured it all out. It's not because of the missiles at all. It's because of the music.
Blame it on the boom boom.
My favorite song. Oh, we got a wrench. Is this going to be like the Pike Pumping Tree Land again? It's going to look completely unrelated.
It's a little strange what we're going to do with the wrench, yeah.
We're gonna go fix a leak in a sink. We're gonna go into the sewage pipes.
We're gonna fix a leak in the whole ocean.
We're gonna become Mario.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some plumbing.
Well, Mario's never really done plumbing in his life, so... or at least not that I've seen.
At least in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, maybe.
Yeah, and he fixes a pipe at the start of Mario 3D World, but that's kinda it.
Oh yeah, that's the very first time in canon in the games where they've done any plumbing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to say that now, because who knows, there might have been something before then.
Maybe in one of the RPG games he does something, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, there was a submarine, and now we're going into a reef?
Yep.
To be honest with you, I would have kind of preferred to have gone into the submarine.
That would have been pretty cool, yeah.
Then it would have been kind of like an Inception deal. It would have been Kirby Submarine. It would have been going into submarines. And you'd be fighting at who's the best submarine.
That would be a little too wild for me.
Okay, this level is interesting.
Yeah, the last level, I didn't really dig it, but this level is really cool just because it has this, like, Mario Galaxy-esque floating bits of water stuff going on. That's pretty cool.
At least it's not like the manta races.
Oh, yeah.
From Mario Galaxy. Were those in Mario Galaxy 2 as well?
Geez. I think there might be one. No, actually, they were replaced by the races with Fluzzard, which is a bird.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I remember now.
Yeah, those were alright. They were better than the Manta Ray races, at least.
I found the Manta races to be quite fun, but if the controls were better, they would have been a lot better than they were.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with them. Especially the second one, which makes sense, because that was, like, one of the last missions in that game, I think.
I think so. I think it was in one of the last areas, one of the last galaxies you unlock.
No, I think it was in, like, on that one, like, really tiny planet that was, like, green, yellow, and blue, and it had, like, 3 pipes with 3 missions in it.
Oh, you mean the Green Star stages? Is that right?
Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember what the Green Star levels were. It's been a long time since I played Mario Galaxy.
There was one green star in the desert level.
Yeah.
There was one in the buoy base level.
Yeah.
And the last one was in, I want to say, the garbage dump level.
I don't remember the third one. I remember the one in the pyramid.
Yeah.
But apart from that, nah. I'm running blanks on the green
stars. Actually, I think, yeah, one of the Luigi ones was a green star. Which at first made me think, oh, so all of the stars you get from Luigi are going to be green stars, but no.
Nope.
That would have made too much sense.
Super Luigi Galaxy was a bit of a letdown.
Oh.
Well, I got a fossil, exactly what I wanted.
It's on a little pedestal, too.
That's very handy of them, actually.
Uh-huh. Otherwise, it's just going to, like, start crumbling on your desk, and then, why did I buy this fossil? Dang it.
I would probably collect more fossils and stones and stuff, but I always lose them. I'm not very good at looking after things that are ornamental.
I have a couple of, like, old, like, minerals I collected in a box, but that's it. That box is probably very dusty by now.
I recently broke one of the heads on one of my Buddha statues. Yeah, it fell off, and the head came clean off. Just the head. I was like, oh, okay, great, that's fancy. So now I have a headless Buddha.
Maybe that's a physical metaphor for reaching enlightenment.
You've got to lose your head into the game.
Because his mind is now free from his body. Look at it that way.
Maybe it's a sign. It's not actually an ornament, it was the real deal.
It's time for you to give up on video games and start practicing Buddhism.
This music is fitting for the mood that I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
It's a scene of opportunity.
This is a nice song.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Maybe it's not a sign that you need to practice Buddhism, but just a sign that you need to play Buddhist-themed video game Asura's Wrath.
There's a market for that, maybe.
I mean, that's like the one Buddhist-themed game I can think of, so...
What are these rings for, again? Do they just give you gems, or...?
Yeah, they just give you gems.
Oh. I was hoping it'd be a little bit like the, red coin rings in Super Mario, Super Mario DS, basically.
Yeah, New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, that's it.
Sometimes there's a purpose behind them, like you have to get all of them and then a treasure will show up or something like that, but usually it's just you go through them, you get a bead.
This is really cool, the bubbles rising up.
Yeah.
It's an interesting gameplay. It's quite creative of them.
This is a super good level.
I like it a lot. But now it's over.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's actually a pretty short level, yeah.
But now we're back to being a car.
Oh. And then a swinging little Christmas ornament. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to be part of a bell, maybe, like...
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Perhaps. So what's next in the agenda? King Dedede is trapped. He's in the world of yarn now. What do?
We have to go save him by going through Snowland.